Thank you so much, Donna. Appreciate that. All right. Couple of bits of housekeeping before we get into the first of our presentations, my friends. Donna did mention those wonderful bags from HPA, so she's seen them. If you haven't already picked up your conference bag, please make sure you do. A little bit about those wonderful bags. The design on them is Karawa Dreaming from Larrakia artist Kenny Reid, who's a Larrakia Aboriginal painter and carver. And the wonderful artwork has been made for that. So please make sure that you enjoy these bags, not just at the conference, but later on. I think one of the nice things about that is that you've got this amazing piece of art that gets to travel around with you. And if people ask about it, you can tell them not just about HPA and the Larrakia artists, but about this conference. So sometimes it's really nice having something like that as a conversation starter so that you can take some of the things that you're learning here and share that around. Couple of other bits of housekeeping. The bathrooms are just out the door this way if you need to go. We live in a new and wonderful world called 2020. So hand sanitizing, trying to keep a bit of social distance, those things are really important. There is hand sanitizer at the back as being modeled at the moment, if you wouldn't mind. There you go, look at that, beautiful. I have experienced so many different hand sanitizers this year. I did not realize there were so many, but there you go. If you're not laughing, you're learning is what I've decided. So check my bag. Is there hand sanitizer in my bag too? Yes, I love it. There's so much. But please just keep hygienic, keep safe. It's really, really important. As much as I try to make light of things, I also think it's important that we set a standard, keep safe. I guess on that as well, it's probably important to know that there are some people who aren't here physically in the room and they're actually watching through Zoom. So there is a camera set up there. So feel free, if you know anyone who's watching from home, say hi to them. We'll occasionally throw over to there, but hello people at home. Hope you're having an excellent day wherever you are. The muster point fire exit just out the back down that way. If in case of emergency, we're all heading out that glass door that way. Please follow the instructions of the wonderful staff here. There is also another cool thing that's happening. There's some chocolates. And to explain a little bit more about the chocolates, can I please get you to put your hands together for the person with a lot of information on the chocolates and other things, but also the best earrings here. If you get a chance, check them out at morning tea or lunch. Put your hands together for Sheridan Rose.
Hi everyone, I'm not really used to microphones. I think my voice is usually loud enough. Makes me a bit more nervous actually. So apologies to those that were here last week, or not apologies as it might seem. There are actually chocolates on your table. How many of you have noticed those today? Yeah, have you already got stuck in? Anything's okay before coffee with chocolate when chocolate's concerned? So who's gone home from conferences and events with a pocket full of Mentos mint wrappers before? Oh, come on, there's so many more of you. Yes, come on. And then someone's found them out of the pocket a couple of washes later. I definitely know I found a bunch of those in my time. So I'm actually the business development here at LGANT, and Meredith and I sit a desk away, good social distancing there. And we were coming up with an idea to change things up a bit. Now, one of my interests is also procurement and local procurement. So I work heavily with councils in the space of procurement. And those of you who were last week for the procurement symposium, thank you for coming along and thank you for being here again. So we did one of these last week. And what we actually did was source a local chocolatier to make your table treats for you. So Bumblebean Chocolates in Stuart Park is actually our sweet sponsor for the symposium, and they have provided chocolates on your table. So they're the choc buds. That's what they get into the factory here in Stuart Park. And what you'll see a little bit later is actually the finished product. So instead of having thousands of mints and thousands of bits of tiny plastic, what they've done is deliver these in reusable containers to us, and we've put them out for you. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. There's a couple of different flavors coming out, especially, did we get Ruby? Because if we didn't get, oh, we did get Ruby. There's Ruby chocolate, and they're the only supplier of Ruby chocolate here in the territory. So please enjoy. Don't worry about the waistline, because, you know, no calories on conference don't count. So get stuck in, because last week I know that Sean and I took a few home after the conference and they were well enjoyed. So please enjoy them. If you have any questions, I'll be flying around, or Meredith can help you. And just think about, you know, if your next conference or your next meeting at council or wherever you're from, just think about the small things that you can do. And I suppose that's one of the reasons why we did this, is to really showcase what you can do if we just think outside the think outside the square, both in terms of procurement, local procurement, keeping it in the territory, as well as reducing our waste. So I hope you enjoy them. I definitely will, and don't leave them around because I certainly don't need them. So have fun, and I'll hand you back over to Amy.